To all my subscribers, thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you for stopping by. So, my oldest sister just came by and she stopped by with her grandson. Woo! My sister looks just like me, grandson. She doesn't look like she has a grandson. But anyway, so she wanted to know everything there was to know about what was going on with Meghan, which had me thinking that this girl set this entire thing up. But not that I'm saying that, the reports are coming out. When I had a title, it says Meghan's in trouble. I meant that. She has cried wolf for the last time. She has made a fool of herself and Harry. And not just that, because she lied for no reason. Now, I don't have the report in front of me, but I will get the report if it's out, and I believe that it's out. But to my understanding, that where she was staying was 10 minutes from her actual, the location of the speed of the chase. And I remember we were together on this. I said, New York is not that very big. I said, if she was downtown, I'm sure she probably was staying at a hotel. And, it's right there. So why would they be chasing them for 2 hours? I said, that doesn't make sense. Wherever they were staying, wherever Harry and Meghan were staying, it wasn't that far from where they were, obviously. So here's the woman that cried wolf. So I'm telling my sister, I said, she tells everybody that they almost died. It was catastrophic, near catastrophic. That's what happened. 2 other pedestrians almost died. There was some other police officers that were almost injured and all this other stuff. Can you imagine a police officer in New York almost being injured and no arrest? Why would a police officer almost get hurt by someone that is reckless? Say, oh, it's okay, keep going. Keep being reckless, it's okay. It doesn't matter to us. You keep trying to hurt someone while you're hurting me and others in the process. That's what she said. But the story goes deeper. Because Meghan said that they were in there for 2 hours. 2 hours. Why would anyone? Why would Harry? Why would Doria? Why would the security guard? Why would anyone ride around for 2 hours? She said they were being chased. And why would you let someone chase you and put others in harm's way, you princess? But you're the one that was needing, you're the one that was the damsel in distress. You're the one that needed your father-in-law to call you. My husband said, there's word on the street is that Charles hasn't reached out to her. I said, and? Your point? Was he supposed to? Was there, and why do I know that? Why are you telling me that word on the street is that Charles hasn't reached out? How would anyone know other than Harry and Meghan? In other words, they got that lie going. I said, no. Neil Sean has already said that his father has already reached out. But it's funny. It's not even funny. It's disgusting. You Sussex squad. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. How in the hell is what these 2 idiots over here do all of a sudden King Charles's fault? That's stupid stuff. Who is listening to them? And for some freaked up reason, every now and then, I get one of them. And they're talking and saying stupid stuff. Isn't she lovely? No. No. So the Sussex Squad, they're going to have a hard time because she done pissed off the media. I knew she would. Yeah. Meghan pissed off the media because, let me tell you something. Word on the street is that they were about to die. And that's what they were saying. Yes. Oh, you should have heard them. They were everywhere. CNN, MSNBC. Yeah, and TMZ looking like idiots. Yeah, no, it was a 2-hour chase. That's what they said. No, it wasn't. Ain't no one here. Ding dong. Turn it on YouTube. Get the truth. Because that's where you're going to get it. You're not going to get it from Harry and Meghan. If you want to know who you're dealing with, Samantha has told you guys that she's a porcupine. No, Samantha. No. A porcupine is someone that probably lies every now and then. Your sister is a straight up, bona fide liar. She's not an exaggerator. She's not someone that said, oopsie daisy, I slipped my mind. This woman lied, and what she did piss off the New Yorkers is to lie to them. You're lying to people. And when you're lying to people, you're crying wolf. You're saying something that's true. And then they're looking at you like, well, why would you say that? What would be the point of her just lying about New York, about the cities, about the street? I told you it was going to be, this is it. Because she woke up the mayor. And then the mayor had to work out. You can't tell me Joe Biden didn't get a phone call. And King Charles got a phone call too. Because as soon as he heard that his son, his idiot wife, put out a statement talking about they almost died, I'm sure King Charles was close to one of the first people to know that these idiots put that out there. Mm-hmm. 10 minutes away. What was it for, Meghan? You wasn't getting enough attention? Are you getting enough now? Were you not getting enough attention? Did we not see the gold dress? And it just sucked. Did you not get enough attention when you went to the Lakers game and didn't give your husband a kiss? Was it when you were on the mountain doing this? Was it maybe when you tried to pretend like you were hanging out with Cameron Diaz? Like, you've been popping up a lot lately. What reaction are you wanting? And then you decide that you want to fake. You faked it. I don't care how you put it, how you spin it, how you roll it. I said, ooh, let's wait. The verdict is still out for me to give you a deep dive on it, but I believe she played the game. I do. I believe that not only did she play the game, but look how she played it. She tells on herself. She gets upset with King Charles because King Charles hasn't reached out to them to say, are you guys okay? That's not true. When my husband said that to me about King Charles, I said, oh, okay. Did they say anything about her father? Did they say that she reached out to him, he reached out to her, that there was a contact there? They didn't even mention him, did they? Why was it, Meghan, why was it so important for us to know that King Charles hadn't reached out to the damsel, to you being almost killed by paparazzis. A camera for 2 hours. And not only were they going to kill you and Harry and your mother and the driver and whoever else, but they also was going to kill pedestrians and police officers and all of that. Like, you had a whole bunch of people killed. Why? Why would you send off a false alarm? Why would you send off an alarm? Why would you say that even if it didn't happen? These are the things that people are starting to settle on. Like, why would they even go there? It has to be something bigger than just, look at me. Well, yeah, it's that. And I really do believe that Harry and Meghan are wanting this status for a lot of reasons. Number one, so they can look important and feel important, because they've been trying so hard to get these security. They said the royal family fed them to the wolves, and they had no security, and they had to run for their lives. They had nothing. And so Tyler Perry had to help them and secure them at his mansion, because he wanted to help them out. According to Tyler Perry, he said that, his father, they wasn't taking care of Harry and Meghan. That's what Harry and Meghan told Tyler Perry, and so Tyler Perry repeated that on his show. And so I just remember Charles paying a lot of money and giving them a lot of money right until they decided to leave, and said, I will pay you up until like April. Millions. As he was still giving them millions, she was still complaining and whining about it, as if she felt entitled to it. Now they're calling her entitled. That's her new name. Both of them. Entitled. Who? Everybody wants to know over here, who are these two? Who the hell do they think they are? They have lost their jokes. They are considered jokes. Meghan has lost all credibility. She will, if she gets a brand, I would be completely shocked. I will, if she recovers from this, I will shut down my channel. I promise. I will. I can't. And that relationship is in the streets. It's in the streets. Harry's not staying at home. Why would Harry spend one night alone anywhere without her during his anniversary? And word on the street is they spent a night alone. Why? Why was he racing back to get her from the coronation that she didn't attend to? I don't. Why would anyone cry wolf during their anniversary? Like, wouldn't you be like, I'm not doing it around that time. Too special to me. No, it's not special to her, because it doesn't matter to her, because it's all about her. This is her show. We are talking about this because of Meghan. Harry is just a muscle. He's just being used. She uses him, and then when he doesn't do what she says, she tells him, you got to stay at a hotel. And then he goes like a little puppet, and then he runs back to her when it's time for him, when his turn is up to act like they're a couple again. Here they are. There's no relationship there. It's been over. Harry's been abused. I said he's in an abuse. I really do believe he's in an abusive relationship. I believe that Harry is in an abusive mental relationship. And the headlines are talking about it. They're talking about the abuse. They're talking about the entitlement. They said This entitled couple. No one has anything nice to say about them. Page 6 just Page 6 said, oh, let's see, here it is. The entitled couple. I know I said this before, but let's read it again. Page 6. That was, oh, there was a car chase and this happened. Because Page 6 was one of the main outlets that came out and was covering how Harry and Meghan were in this horrific, near catastrophic disaster. Let me tell you something. Over here in the United States, when you do that, it wakes everyone up. It does. When you hear something like that, because usually it's a death. I don't remember them telling us that, oh, Prince was in nearly a catastrophic situation. No, he passed away. It was catastrophic. The way it happened. It was horrible. My point is no one talks about something that doesn't happen to bring attention on themselves, to be like, woe is me. And of course she wanted woe is me because she was waiting on King Charles to her rescue. It blows my mind how I wish I could cuss. This would be that moment. How she has Meghan who? Prince. Let me tell you something. Not over here. It's not happening over here. It wasn't happening before. See, it's interesting to finally realize who's talking about who. And Meghan has more interest. People in the UK know more about what's going on with Meghan than the people that she live around, which says a lot. Which tells me that no one's following her. No one. And so, here's the deal. Is Spotify gonna continue and come out with her stuff? I'm gonna say this. I don't know what happened to Jada Pinkett Smith's Table Talk, but it was great. But something happened. It's no longer in season. And so whatever the reason is, it's like, I just don't think, I'm just saying. And then people think you're canceling people. It's not canceling. It's just, so, okay, fine. How about this? Theater near you, city, Meghan coming to your city soon. She'll be here in Texas, downtown Texas, accepting an award or doing something stupid, whatever the case may be. And all of a sudden, the paparazzis are out after her in Texas. So keep that going. Oh yeah, the royal family is racist. They didn't give them the titles. They won't give them security. They won't protect them. Her family is horrible. She doesn't have a sister. Her friends said that she treats you like dirt. And then she's demanding stuff. She demanded them to give her a room that was cheaper. And they said no. I heard This is page 6. Page 6 says she demanded. Where is these demand coming from? Demands. They're demands. Same demands that she was given to King Charles before the coronation. The same one she was telling, the same demands. She's demanding that they hand over those pictures right away, or else. And let's go a little further. They're demanding, they had demanded that they let them stay at that hotel cheaper, and a hotel that his mother used to stay at. They're broke. If you got all of this insecurity and all of this, and you're looking like solid gold, the Soul Train, you know that bulb? So anyway, you down there looking like solid gold on a stage. This is the kicker now. Now they're joking about the speech. The Mimi speech. Oh my God, it is unreal. This is what I'm waiting on. I know that Netflix, I think they're trying to get the rest of their money from them. But here's the deal. And they could come out with the rest of their Netflix shenanigans and the rest of their shenanigans. But I don't know. I don't know if they're friends or the Sussex Squad if this is their MO. This is. Sorry. You're losing. You have lost. And it's not sad yet, because I don't, I'm almost about to feel sorry for her. When she has to come back and humble herself, this is what's going to have to happen. She is going to have to come out with a statement fixing what she said, because no one's going to be walking around with that. So, is Meghan going to come out and retract it? Or is she just going to continue with the lie and fight it? And have Harry do what he does, fight for everything. Harry, are you tired of fighting for her? Friends of Harry's, while you out there with him, ask him, hey man, did she come home last night, or did y'all even get together? What happened on your anniversary? Did she stop and say happy anniversary, or is she just still talking about me? Because they're moving fast. And I'm trying to figure out, to me, it was too planned for her to be moving this fast. Like they said, before they can even get it in the record that anything had happened, Meghan had came out with a statement. So, was that statement on her vision board? Was it somewhere written? I just have to think that I think she's still playing this thing out and thinking this is the best course, and this isn't the best course. Because you telling us that is fabricated, never saying it's fabricated, over-exaggerated. No, you lied, because over-exaggerating is one or two things. You over-exaggerated on the entire story because you made it up. It was all fictional. You knew those paparazzis was going to be behind you. You knew they were following you to dinner. Then you made a spectacle out of it by riding around. And then, let's go to police station. You never get out or call the police or say you're in duress, because if you had to, then wouldn't the police have done something at some particular time? This is stupid. She wasn't being harassed or being chased for 2 hours. It's stupid. Why would the security allow that? I'm still on that. And nothing's changed in my mind. I don't care how many more. Even if they come out with a statement, I'm sticking to what she said. Because that's what she wanted us to hear. And that's how she portrayed it. What changed? What? That she lied and she needs to tell the truth. Yeah, that's true. But why not expose her on all her lies? Can we now say that the royal family is not racist because Meghan got the titles after she said that they wasn't because of the color of the skin? Can we now say that William told him his wife was difficult and a problem and an issue, a bully, challenging, a bully? How can how can how can they dispute all these things about Meghan and say that she's the victim? How is she the victim when she's at the end of the rainbow? Let's continue. Then she marries a prince, and all of a sudden, his family is responsible for her mental health, financially, her security, her kids' titles, everything, for everything. Her being on the balcony, everything. Like, she wants everything. She wants to be just like Kate and William. Why do I have to be in the back? But Meghan was never going to be in back. She was coming over here. They got over here and they didn't have no money. Like Tom Bauer said, she thought he had more. And so I believe, like some of Sue said, they're over there in that mansion that they can't afford. And if they got to pay what they're paying for security, ooh, how are they feeding the babies? And Meghan's still able to wear a gold dress and have security. Oh. Something's wrong in Montecito. Something ain't going right. And she can't mask it anymore. It's showing. And, am I laughing? Why am I laughing? Because it's just, I'm laughing because she does it and she doesn't care. And so why should I? That's all. Let me see what else I got, guys. Hi guys, some of you, I responded to some of your posts yesterday, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your comments. They're so good. Oh my goodness. I also wanted to mention that I do know this. I do know that every outlet don't like to be lied to, don't want to be made a fool out of and have to retract. And that's what's going on. I know that New Yorkers don't like the fact that she lied, period, for no reason, and cried wolf. And they're demanding stuff a lot. And this is going to be one of Meghan's worst nightmare. It is. Because it's going to bring down that brand she was trying to bring to light. Because no one's focused on, nobody cares about her speech. Nobody cares about that award. No, not over here. There's other stuff going on. Beyonce just bought a $200 million home. Stuff like that. Yeah, no, it is not about Meghan. Meghan's not interesting. Don't nobody care. And so they're looking at her like, why? Why is she desperate? She looks desperate for attention to lie and say that about New York because she was 10 minutes from her destination and it was just despicable. Someone says she's the laughingstock of the world. You went from being a nobody. Meghan went from being a nobody to being thrust into the limelight and becoming someone that could have been great, like people said. Could have been great. when she was holding on to his arm, talking about some, I'm with you, and plotting and planning, plotting and planning, plotting and planning, and being just nasty. Race over here for herself, knowing that her husband is scared of the dark. He's scared of the paparazzi. He can't do the paparazzi. He can't do it. But she finds a profession that is all about me, a global icon. She says, just because I'm a global figure doesn't... What has happened is Meghan has defamed herself in such a way that she doesn't realize that she has. And she still thinks that she has this IP status over here. And she doesn't. And people don't look at her as the queen. People are not looking at her like the UK look at Catherine. Oh, no. That never happened, and it never will happen. And so they treat Meghan as just a regular celebrity. That's it. That's all Meghan gets, is a celebrity. Because why would you want Meghan's autograph? Why? Because she married a prince? Okay. Well, that was nice for a while, but now Harry's over here doing, whatever. But Harry's just over here. Like, what is Harry doing? Harry who? No, I'm good. If I was get to choose who I get to meet, it wouldn't be Meghan. And it should be. Because in the UK, it would probably be Catherine. If you could meet someone, who would you want to meet? Oh, Catherine. In your country. If you could meet anyone in your country, who would you want to meet? Not Meghan. Meghan has managed to destroy, break apart, completely destroy Harry's life. In my opinion, Harry, they have become the laughingstock of the world. The world. And they didn't get the memos before with Chris Rock and South Park and the rest of them. But now they have become a joke because people see how desperate she is. And no one wants a desperate celebrity. No one wants a desperate celebrity. No, it's like, oh God. You want people to love you for you. You don't want people to love you because you're, oh my God, is she okay? The news did that for her for a day. You know what she reminded me? I used to watch this show called Snap. And it reminded me of some of the women that used to, well, it was a little bit more dangerous than that. But what I'm saying is how they would lie. Meghan, what did you get out of lying about New York City and the whole car crash incident and trying to pretend like a reenactment? And why would you guys go that distance to try to get IPP status? Listen, if it's that serious, they need to get on a plane and get back to the UK and get up under Great Britain. They need to get up under the castle. And get from underneath it's my shirt. Get from underneath Montecito. Something's wrong. Something's up. And especially if you can't afford a hotel. You're running around town. You're scared. You don't want anyone to know where your friend lives. But you can stop that and get out the car and stop the chase and stop everyone from getting involved and it being inconvenient and it just being like, whatever. It's just an inconvenient. It is what it is. I'll discuss that the next day. No. She wanted us to get a picture of her sitting in a taxi like this. It was stupid. Doria looked at dumb, Meghan looked at dumb, and Harry looked red. Meghan looked like she had just cussed out everybody. And then I didn't say anything. Because she the one is the reason why they in a taxi, looking stupid. But since Harry wants to listen to his wife, then he has to look stupid too. And if they need security, then they need to stay from downtown New York. If you can't come outside and play, because that's what they're saying. If you can't come outside and play and do like celebrities do, then don't go get the award. I heard that there were 4 other awardees that were there that got awards too. I wanted to know, were they on that they win an award, or was everybody on was their award the same as Meghan's? Like if I was there getting an award too, would I be getting an award the same level as Meghan, or is her award better than mine? I get that Meghan is getting an award and the need to go and see Meghan accept the award. But there were also 4 other people. So if I'm sitting in there and I'm getting an award, was my award like less than hers, or was it the same? And if it was the same, then God, it looked like it was all about her night. So why not have an award for her on her night and have an award for us on our night? Because it looked like it was all about the Duchess of Sussex. Because when you see the screen, it's in big letters, it says the Duchess of Sussex. A name that she uses regularly and wants everyone to call her that. Because she earned it and deserved it. Because as a child, she's always wanted to be in the royal family. And now that she is, she's not going anywhere. I don't know what the relationship is going on with her and Harry, but there's crackadoodles going every which way. And it's scary because I didn't think that the relationship would be falling apart this soon. I really thought we had another 2 or 3 years. We'll see, because no anniversary. Why is the Sussex Squad not? Hey, Sussex Squad, are they going out to eat? Can you tell us? Are they going out on date night? We would like to know. I would. I would like to know if the Queen of Montecito, the Duchess of Sussex, the name that she got from her father-in-law, the one that you guys keep attacking. Yeah, that one. Her. Yeah. Why you keep attacking the royal family after they have provided? They didn't say nothing to him. What? Oh, now you want him to now you want him to fly over here and rescue her? From what? What's that stupid stuff? That's what Meghan expected too. Because it blows my mind, guys. I know this is going pretty long, but it blows my mind that she would do something this stupid, this crazy. Like my sister said, what is going on with Meghan? I said, the worst you can think of. I said, you remember when we were in New York? We got our pictures painted in the street? Yeah. She said all the men, all people were jumping the curb and chasing them in New York. She said, you can't chase people in New York. I said, I know. And then she started talking about her picture. I want my picture up and all this other stuff. She's so sweet. I had fun with my sister. Um, I'm done, guys. Everything that Harry does and everything that everything that Harry does, do, breathe, eat, and sleep is Meghan. Without him, she couldn't do any of this. Am I right or wrong? Who has the power? Who's over there talking about they were demanding things? It's Harry. He's going to demand this. He's demanding that. No, she uses him to do it. Check it out. Harry, no, I want to go to the coronation, but I am not sitting in the back. I want to be on the balcony. I want a tiara, wear the tiara, and I also want Archie to be mentioned on his birthday, or I'm not going. Well, Meghan, I don't think I can get those things. Well, you need to let King Charles know that those are the things that we want. And so it goes through the airwaves that this is the things that she wants. And then the courtiers are waiting on Meghan to RSVP, but no RSVP, to her father-in-law's coronation. Now, this is after, mind you, that she has just recently got the Lilibet christening and bestowed upon her the princess, and also Archie, prince. The titles that she said that her and her husband was discussing that they wasn't going to get because it was said that depending on the color of his skin might determine if they may not get titles. That's what was talked about because there was an issue with the skin color. But they ended up getting them anyway. And Meghan says it's their birthright. But does she retract the racist comment? No. She decides to leak a letter right before the coronation. How convenient. And wants to tell us that she was in contact with Charles discussing this with him. In other words, she wants us to know that they were having a dialogue. No, they was not having a dialogue. Because if they were, the Queen, the UK Elizabeth, wouldn't have went to her grave with that Oprah Winfrey crapola. Because she had plenty of time to decide to tell us that she thought that she misspoke, but she hasn't. Harry comes out and says, Meghan's never said that they were racist. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Because Oprah said, ooh. And her mother said, pure down racism. Well, if she wasn't saying it, she had people saying it for her. And so when that went out on the airwaves, who did that damage? Who did that hurt? Queen Elizabeth, someone that spent her life, okay, protecting her family from people like her. And what does Harry do? Bring her up in there right before she passes and puts this kind of duress on anyone. Look at the mayor. You can't tell me he wasn't in duress. Well, welcome to Meghan's world. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What hasn't she done? Let's continue. Yeah, she gets on TV. Oh, and then, don't forget they almost killed Archie. The same one that didn't almost get the titles. Same one. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let her go anywhere. She was at the baby shower. That she was lonely, but they were going out that night. Oprah had been there, but she was lonely. Kate was taking her. She was lonely. She called HR, guys. Remember that? Meghan said she called HR and said that she didn't want to live anymore. And they told her, we don't handle that. There's no record of that. There's no record. No one spoke to her. No. So, who do you believe? The woman that said it was a 2-hour car chase down in Manhattan, high-speed chase, and it was catastrophic near, and a couple of police officers almost got injured, and 2 people on the side of the road, and there was cars flipping everywhere, and then they had to get into a taxi. Or this. Let me continue. Then she wants us to know that they were leaking stories. Oh, all the stories that were leaking about her and Harry. No, they were just stories that were coming out, and they were coming out over here in the United States. They wasn't even coming out over there in the UK. And when the stories were, it wasn't racism. Nothing was. The Compton story came from over here. It wasn't even over there. It was one of our journalists that wrote that. But who cares what wrote it? She is straight out of Compton. She lives 30 minutes away. Harry wanted us to know. In his book. Are you ashamed of Compton? Are you ashamed of the area? Are you ashamed? Is that something you don't want to be? That's Serena. I bet you her and Serena aren't friends anymore. Who could be her friend? Millie said she just told her to just F off. And we saw what happened to Jessica. And Ashley didn't stand a chance. Then she tells Oprah too. Samantha is, I don't even know her. I don't even know her middle name. Like we have never even met. That, like, her sister, that's Meghan's sister. Meghan has a sister and Meghan has a brother. Meghan has a sister named Samantha and she has a brother named Thomas Jr. And she tells us that she don't know them. They know her. They know she's a liar. They tried to warn Harry that this girl was a liar, but Harry just kept pushing. He kept pushing this woman on his family, and everybody else was wrong, but Meghan opened up his eyes. Meghan was the one that was doing all this wonderful stuff with Harry, and Harry's just looking straight ahead, and everybody else was stupid, huh, Harry? So all your friends is gone because they were jealous of her. Your mother would be I'm sure disappointed that you and your brother's relationship is the way it is. And any woman, any good woman, any woman that's a good woman, any woman that cares about family and is a nice person, which Meghan isn't, would not have tried to separate Harry from his brother. Why would you deliberately turn your husband's brother against him by whining and complaining about your stupidness and lying on the royal family and talking about their races? And you lied. Here's the receipts. Here's my receipts. Then Harry wants to say goodbye to the Queen. No, Meghan's making it about her. All he had to do, Meghan, I'm out. Catch up later. No. They didn't want her over there. Why? Why do you think they didn't want her over there, Harry? Why? Because everything surrounding Meghan turns to drama. And I did a video on it. Everything that she does or touches turns to dust and dirt. And she's going to make it about her. And that's why William and Catherine don't want her near them. Because everything, whatever it is, whatever she does, whatever moment it is, she's going to make it about her. And it's going to turn into dust or dirt and something disgusting. So it's true that when the royal family posts something, Meghan's trying to post something too. It is true. The receipts are there. She gets upset. Meghan is so pissed off about the coordination. She does not know what to do. And she is sick of the attention being on on King Charles that she's done already. And she decided to create this fairy tale, fancy thing that she keeps creating every step of the way, even the racism, even the fact that she's going to, okay, the same woman that said she wanted to kill herself is the same woman that's going to go and start talking to youth about mental health. Okay, so what's she going to tell them? That she went to the HR in the castle and they told her no, and then she didn't know what to do, and so she sat on the step and said, Harry, no. I don't know about you, but if I'm feeling suicidal or just because sometimes I get a little sad sometimes. But when I feel sad, I don't want to get up and go. You don't want to go. You just want to just do your thing, have a glass of wine, or do whatever. But she said she was suicidal. I saw the pictures of her being suicidal that night. She didn't look suicidal to me, but I guess you don't have to look a certain kind of way. But here's the deal. My thing with that is that she's now advising people. And so what number or what are you going to tell these ladies what they need to do? Because you never said what you did after you didn't get HR's number. What happened? Maybe she came to herself and now she's not anymore. She no longer needs that. She no longer needs the HR system. It blows my mind, and I think that I will never, ever be able to understand this. Why, all of a sudden, when she married into the royal family, they became her responsibility. Oh, yeah, the life continues to go on. Yes. She says her whole other side of her family, they don't dress right, they don't look right, they don't act right, I don't talk to them, I don't know them, and I wasn't never inviting them to the wedding. So that wasn't, they're not like my mom. They're not like her. No, they don't do what you tell them to do. They're not going to listen to your lies, probably. They're gonna be like, no, that's not what happened. Meghan has lied about that. I believe Meghan is considered the family liar. I do. I think that she is now considered the person that lies in the family the most. And I think that when Dan Wooden was asking Samantha, what's going on with your sister? I think he was trying to figure out, has she always lied like this much? Because these are more than just porcupines. This is just downright, just lying. Yeah. She has Harry believing that, according to his book, she has Harry believing that his brother is, mean to Meghan and don't like Meghan, and believe that Kate is the same way and that they're jealous of Meghan and all of that. That's what Meghan has Harry believing. Meghan has Harry believing. And I don't know about the racism because he's trying to walk that back. He's trying his best. And I don't think his wife is. I think he is. I don't know if Harry's coming too. I don't know. But there is trouble. But what I do know is that Harry allowed her to have him jump out of a taxi and run around like that, like an idiot. Because I don't think it was the security guard that said, get in the taxi and go. Like someone said, why would you get out of this armored vehicle, blacked out vehicle, that you can't even see in to take pictures? They couldn't even see in to take pictures. They would have had to get out the taxi so they could take pictures, to take some real ones, to see. The woman that cried wolf. People are begging South Park for something new. The Duke and Duchess of Hazards. The Duke and Duchess. That means it's all the time. Like, you guys are hazardous. They're hazardous. That is, you don't. I'm not even gonna keep bringing up brand because that's gone. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead in the water. There's no more brand. She has managed to kill it. Like someone said, she went to get the award. She looked nice. Just go get it and go home. And okay, you're good. Keep going. Keep that going. No. Listen, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know what else is going on out there right now, but I do just know this, that she's getting very bad press. Some are treating her like a joke. Some are trying to figure out what's really going on. Some are digging really deep and trying to figure out who this woman is. And some are trying to figure out what they missed. And some don't want to hear their names come up again. But no matter who you are over here, it's not a good one. It is, to me, this is as bad as she can get it. This is as bad as she can.